Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups showing us who will hit the floor first.
These are the matchups we live for, a battle between conference rivals.
Absolutely. There's some extra motivation behind this one, so I'm expecting to see the energy and intensity ramp up.
And this game not only means more to the players, it means more to the fans. This building is going to be loud.
Now here is Hayes, picked by Thornton.
Shot clock at 5.
Burton shoots over Alaman. Burton can't hit.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Brink.
Plum. Off target from outside.
Thornton outside.
To the paint. Stolen by Plum. Fast break. Here come the Sparks.
Here's Hamby. She's covered by Fagbenle. Pass to Burton. Now Hayes. Fagbenle inside. She's guarded by Plum. A shot by Thornton, no good.
He had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Left side, Plum.
Pass to Brink.
4 on the clock.
Back to Plum. And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
No sweat for Plum. She's used to making shots under pressure.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Hayes. She's guarded by Plum. Now Fagbenle. And stolen by Cameron Brink.
Hamby outside. Pass to Plum. Drops in the tray.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feet.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
And again, Golden State no good.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
To the middle.
Pass to Thornton.
It's stolen by Hamby.
And here is Alaman.
Now Plum. Down low.
It's stolen by Fagbenle. Outside Hayes. Thornton.
To the inside. Here's Fagbenle. And the basket is good.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
The Sparks with the lead.
Jackson outside.
Here's Hamby. Fagbenle with the rebound.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Burton. Picked by Fagbenle.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Outside Plum. Inside, Hamby. And Temi Fagbenle with the block.
And here's Burton. She's guarded by Alaman. It's Burton.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Fagbenle. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Unloads.
Burton can't hit.
Awesome defense. I mean, she's going to hit those unless you're right in her grill.
Now Plum. 5 points in the game.
Up top, Jackson.
Plum. There's the 3.
Here's Brink.
Basket counts.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Fagbenle.
Pass to Hayes.
Now Burton.
Back to Hayes. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Possesses unique capabilities. Hayes simply commands respect when she's got the ball in her hands.
Aleman with it. Outside Brink.
Plum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Golden State trailing here.
Pass to Fagbenle.
Here's Hayes. Picked by Fagbenle. Now Burton.
Launches it. And it's Aleman with the rebound.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that 3.
Absolutely, just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
It's Burton.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Hayes.
And here's Burton.
She's just scored her first basket with that shot, making her 1 for 4.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Now here's Plum.
She has 7. To the paint.
Here's Brink.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
Originally drafted by San Antonio, Kelsey Plum was a part of the first 7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her in another uniform, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams, forever a legend in the desert.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
They trail by 7. To the inside. With her first shot attempt.
And it's Golden State, another one.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Here's Aleman. Outside Plum. Misses the 3.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Left block shot on the way. And Thornton with the nice bucket inside.
She might be undersized to 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch. Finds ways to score down low.
Jackson outside.
Aleman. Ambia screen. Just 5 on the clock. A baseline J.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Well, she's a player who, with the wide open look, will rarely miss.
It's Burton.
She's guarded by Aleman. She can't get that one. And they call an illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Golden State with the ball.
It's a 3-point game.
Now Martin. Pass is on Delasini. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. At the line for your Valkyries, Cecilia Zandalasini.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one drops. She ties it up.
And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the second overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win, we want to win now.
Pass to Billings. With 4 on the clock, and she sinks the layup. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Sparks on top, up 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Stevens, that's good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Pass is on Delasini. Six to shoot. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Burrell. And here's Cannon. Right side, Stevens. Goes up on the baseline. Lee here grabs the board. And here's Zandalasini. Me here. And that misses. That would have put them up. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Stevens. Azarae Stevens can't get that one to fall. Golden State trailing here. Pass is on Delasini. Here's Rupert for 3. Off the mark. Her first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Now here's Peely. She's guarded closely. The 3. Takes the 3.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. To the middle.
Pass to Martin.
And here's Zandalasini.
Valkyries with another miss. Now Peely.
Here's Burrell. Outside, Stevens. Trying to get back on track.
Rebound by Rupert. Here's Martin.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Now Rupert. Pass to Martin.
Here's
Zondolacini. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You got to go right back to that shot.
Out to the wing. Now here is Stevens. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, no task is too tall for Stevens because she'll fight through contact all day if she has to.
You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA. And a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years. And it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, teams, players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th Player of the Year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer.
One shot.
After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks. She went 2nd overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
It's Burton. Pass to Fagbenle. Cameron Brink, get that out. Fast break, here come the Sparks. And she's going for the alley-oop.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I've got to say, when she threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, neither did the defense, clearly.
And here's Burton. And here's Fagbenle. Hayes. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, the shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
Outside Brink. Now here's Plum. She's guarded by Hayes. Outside Brink. The 3. Valkyries with the rebound. It's Burton. To the wing, right side. Hayes. She's guarded by Plum. And stolen by Azare Stevens. Pass to Brink. The 9-foot shot. And she can't bank that one in. It's Burton. She's guarded by Alaman. Here's Fagbenle. Hayes. Kelsey Plum with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Can't lose sight of Plum in transition. She loves to shake free and score in these situations.
Now Burton. Pass to Fagbenle. Now Burton. She's guarded by Alaman. Burton gets the bucket.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Alaman with it. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Now Plum. Now here is Stevens. She's covered by Fagbenle. And Temi Fagbenle with the block. Stevens, that's good.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Pass to Fagbenle.
Martin.
Out to the wing. Outside Hayes. Clock at 6.
Pick by Fagbenle.
18 feet out. And it's Hayes missing.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Alaman. Guarded closely. Stevens, that's good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Golden State trailing here. And here's Burton. Fagbenle. She's guarded by Stevens.
Fagbenle inside.
Working on Stevens. Shot clock at 3. Here's Burton. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Alaman. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Here's Stevens. Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
Here's Hayes. She's got 8.
Pick by Fagbenle.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Next team foul.
That's on Cameron Brink.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
That free throw, no good.
And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
Well, I know we're all happy to see Cameron Brink out there after she tore her ACL last season.
Only got to play in 15 games as a rookie, but we saw the talent that made her the 2nd overall pick, with Brink averaging over 2 blocks per game.
Now here's Alaman. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Good job getting herself a little space on the inside. That's the kind of craftiness I like to see.
Here's Hayes. 8-point game. To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
To the inside. Here's Hamby. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, De'Erica Hamby. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And good on both. And the first half now in the books. The Sparks on top, up 8. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. One of the stories here is definitely Stevens being able to get it done.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Now Lemon. Outside Plum.
Pass to Brink. On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Shot clock at 6.
Back to Brink.
She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
They cannot stop Cameron Brink. She's been pouring it in, a glimpse into her immense talent.
Now Burton. Pick by Fagbenle.
Left side Hayes. Pass to Fagbenle.
Burton.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
Now here's Brink.
Plum, she's guarded by Hayes.
Plum, that's good.
So slick with the ball, Plum leaves defenders in her dust with some of these moves, chasing ghosts.
Hayes with it. 8 points for her.
Pass to Burton.
Back to Hayes.
Pick by Fagbenle.
5 on the clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Here's Plum. 11 points in the game.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
It's Burton.
She has 6. Fagbenle.
Pass to Burton.
Hayes. She's guarded by Plum. Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sparks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Brink, the shot is good.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for the three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you had one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me Asia Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size. You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on, Brianna Stewart. You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
Now here's Alamon.
Outside Plum. Connects from three-point range.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. She can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
Hayes with it. She's guarded by Plum.
Brink with the steal.
Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Pass to Jackson. And here is Alemán. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there it is. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thornton outside. To the paint. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Putting up solid assist numbers out of the 2 position. Hayes, a good mover to the ball.
And here is Aleman. Jackson outside. Brink. Pass to Hamby. Plum. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Aleman. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up the 3.
Offensive board.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Now here is Hayes. She's got 11. To the middle.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
Lets the 3 fly.
Brink grabs the miss.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Plum. She's guarded by Hayes.
Brink a screen.
Kelsey Plum from outside. Here's Hamby. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Great positioning from him. Excellent work on the offensive glass.
It's Burton. She's guarded by Aleman.
On the wing, Fagbenle.
She's got 6. Down low. It's stolen by De'Erica Hamby. Here's Plum. And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
The long arms of Hamby coming in handy with the steal. Also the wherewithal to start the break. Get the ball up court.
Last season was De'Erica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Burton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Timeout called the Sparks. Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Aleman.
Pass to Brink. Jackson.
Again, the miss by the Sparks. Outside Hayes.
Now here's Fagbenle. Brink covering.
They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
Jackson outside. Hamby.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Hamby's a tough stop down low.
Now here is Hayes. She's tightly guarded. Score the basket. It's number 6 for her this game. 6 for 9, and that's 67% shooting. Sparks leading. Here's Alema. Inside. It's stolen away. Thornton outside. Aleman with the steal. To the paint. Here's Hamby. And the shot goes in.
The mental strength from Hamby, forget about physical even, to keep focus and make it when being fouled, it's so impressive.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
But you can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 16. That's good again, and her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Down low. Here's Stevens. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, what makes Stevens such a good option in the pick and roll is her combination of size and mobility.
Now Hayes. She's got 18. Out to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And here we go. Valkyries fast break.
Pass to Ami here.
Hayes.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
4 on the shot clock. Hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over me here. Another one falls for the Sparks.
A productive athlete who seems to always be in control. How can you not be a fan of the balance that Stevens brings to the court?
Here's Ami here. She's guarded by Stevens. Left side Hayes. Here's Thornton. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Aleman with it. To the inside. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. Here's Stevens. No good on the quick 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Sparks on top. They lead by 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball coming up next.
on here again with the fourth quarter. It might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
And so it's Golden State with it.
They trail by 11. To the middle. And she banks in the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And here's Plum. Pass to Burrell. And here is Stevens. She's covered by me here. Shoots from 12. And it's Billings with the rebound. And here's Burton. Now Zandelicini. Pass to Billings. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Plum. Not a lot of room. Stevens. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
The main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Pass to Burrell. Stevens, she's covered by me here. Stevens, that's good.
With the fundamentally sound skill set, Stevens is able to create offensively.
Now Zandelicini drains the three-pointer.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Here's Burrell. Pass to Stevens. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they've built this league through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Burton, she's guarded by Plum. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Billings, no good. Pass to Plum. Stevens the screen. And that's good. Kelsey Plum for 3.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Timeout.
And when you watch Azarae Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter.
Pick by Fagbenle.
Inside. Over Stevens. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Here's Plum. Over to the wing.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Valkyries.
the Sparks making a change here. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Thornton outside. To the left side wing. Burton nailed from three-point land.
Good movement of the ball from Thornton. The wing by trade, she has a really nice vision.
Now here's Alaman.
Left side, Plum.
Hamby sets a screen.
To the inside. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
It's Burton. She's guarded by Alaman.
Pass to Hayes. Right wing. Shot clock at 5.
It's Burton.
Lets it go from deep. It falls through, making her 6 for 11 in this contest.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Alaman.
Pass to Plum. From deep. Kept alive by the Sparks.
Brink. Now here's Jackson.
Kelsey Plum from outside. The shot misses.
It's Burton.
Pass to Fagbenley. Hayes. Now Burton. She's covered by Hamby. A kick out to Hayes. Shoots over Plum.
And another basket for Golden State.
The shot's finally dropping for them in bunches. The complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Count it. With that bucket, she is now 9 for 15 from the floor.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Golden State trailing here.
Now Burton. Pass to Fagbenley. It's stolen by Hamby.
Outside Brink.
Hamby. To the paint. And stolen by Thornton.
It's Burton. She's guarded by Alaman.
Pass to Hayes. And she converts the layup.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Now the Sparks with it. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Now Brink.
Hamby up top, Plum. And here's Hamby. Alaman with it. And the basket by Hamby.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact into the shot.
And here's Burton. Down low. Fades back.
And it's Golden State, another one.
It looked pretty, but she doesn't need to use the fadeaway when she's that open.
Outside Brink.
Pass to Plum. A special move before the shot.
Using the speed right there, Kelsey Plum is no stranger to flying past the defense.
And so it's Golden State with it. Now here's Fagbenley.
She's covered by Hamby. Now Fagbenley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. And she's good on the 3 ball.
so mature mentally and emotionally. Hayes stays composed throughout the game.
And the Sparks with possession here, leading by 5.
Pass to Brink.
Plum. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And here's Burton. To the middle. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on to Erica Hamby.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
For your Valkyries, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Now here's Brink.
Covered by Thornton. Here's Hamby. Makes that one her 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She takes pleasure in hitting the big shots.
It's Burton. Pass to Fagbenle. Sinks that one from the post.
Unstoppable offense for both teams. I love the pace of this game.
Yeah, the pace is only picking up the deeper we get into this game. This has absolutely been a fun one to watch.
Now here's Hamby. Up top, Plum. Back to Hamby. Clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the away team, Erica Hamby. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. Critical time for them in this ball game.
Yes, no mistakes acceptable.
Inside.
Fagbenle inside. Brink covering.
And it falls! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
It's Burton. Pass to Thornton. 3-pointer. Nails the tray.
What a shot. Love seeing Thornton come up big for her team. You know she loves to hit these.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over.
Yeah, watching the huddle, I think the coach is telling him to take points in a hurry and foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you could go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Nice play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with her, and she gets the 3 to go.
And the Sparks call time here.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team.
Shoot 2.
Julie Allen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up 2.
And so she drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3. If they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
Buries the triple. Wow! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Outside Brink.
The 3 is up. Off target from downtown. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks.
It's Burton. She's guarded by Alaman.
Right side, Hayes.
Pass to Burton.
5 to shoot.
Don't forget the contact.
Here's Fagbenle. She's covered by Hamby. A nice shot by Fagbenle. Sparks trailing.
Now here's Alaman.
And here's Plum.
She's guarded by Hayes.
Back to Plum. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Hamby. Hits the jump hook.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Fagbenle.
Count it, and she'll have a chance for the 3-point play.
It goes on Julie Alaman.
At the line for your Valkyries, Veronica Burton. Shooting 1.
Plum. We're in OT, a minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. This one for 3.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
Now here is Thornton. Pass to Hayes. Fires top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out.
Now here's Alaman. Jackson outside.
To the paint.
It's stolen by Fagbenle. Inside Hayes. To the inside. It's stolen by Hamby. Jackson with the ball. Thornton picks her up. Up top, Plum.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
What a big shot by Plum, a WNBA champion. Kelsey, very comfortable in these moments.
To the paint. Here's by Bentley. Banked in off the glass.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of hers.
It's overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in.
To the middle.
It's stolen by Fagbenle.
Pass to Burton. Inside. Thornton outside. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3, Tiffany Hayes. Rebound by the Sparks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the defense, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Hamby. Thornton with it. Pass to Hayes. Down low. Fagbenle. Connects!
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Timeout called the Sparks.
And the Sparks with possession here. Plum. She's guarded by Hayes.
Plum misses.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It's Burton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Golden Valkyries. Burton. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And here is Alemán. Cameron Brink for 3. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. But they'll get another chance. Cans it from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. For Golden Valkyries. Burton. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And she is unable to get the second one. The Sparks call timeout.
Well, they'll need a very quick bucket out of this timeout.
And even if they get it and then get a quick foul, there still might not be enough time.
Kelsey Plum from outside.
So it's the Valkyries taking a W in a close game.
They had to
scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a rod, boys. I mean, thought it might end in regulation, but they came big and did exactly what they needed to once we got to overtime.
And that's a wrap, everyone.